Not bad to say I've done that by hand, if I do say so myself. After waiting 24 hours for the paint to dry, I sanded the paint back with 1500's wet and dry sandpaper with plenty of water until I achieved a matte finish. This helps the clear lacquer go on and give it a really nice deep shine. Then I started the first coat of clear lacquer. As you can tell, I was quite amazed by this. I couldn't believe how well it came out. And then the second coat, I accidentally went a bit too close, and I genuinely thought I'd ruined it. But after waiting the appropriate time between coats, it cleared itself up. I then started to tackle the front mudguard, as it was absolutely terrible. I haven't managed to get it perfect, but it does look a damn sight better. I started by paint stripping everything, the forks and the mudguard and the bottom yoke. While I was waiting for that to soak in, I started to polish the engine side cases up. And if you're ever unsure of where the long and short bolts go, you can just draw it on a piece of cardboard or a piece of hardboard like I did here. I started it in one direction with 600's wet and dry, and then went in the other direction with another type of sandpaper. This helps get rid of, you can see the horizontal scratches. If you start going vertical, you can sand the horizontal scratches out. And then you just go finer and finer, and finally buff it up on a buffing wheel. can see, it does look a damn sight better now. I'll start wiping off all the old paint on the forks, ready to get them prepped for spraying again. I've just decided to spray them black as they were. The mudguard was absolutely shocking. It had like 10 layers of paint on it, and the paint stripper started to slightly melt the plastic. So off camera I decided to sand it back with a DA sander. I borrowed one, and as you can see later on, it does look a lot better. Then I started to tackle the wiring harness. This was an absolute nightmare. It's just terrible. Everyone's chopped something off it. And trying to figure out why Suzuki went from orange and blue to black with a white stripe and stuff. It just for the indicators, for instance, it's just been a headache. And I can't even get a wiring diagram for this bike. I've had to use one for the later bike and try and match everything up. This is the battery box I made. I made it out of an old side case of a computer. This isn't finished, it's just testing the fit. I mounted the regulator and rectifier to the side of it as well. But as you can see from the pictures, it does look quite good now. It's actually coming together. And you can see from that picture there, the battery box just behind the rear shock. Next time I think we'll try and start it. Thank you for watching.